Hey girls, rambling report. I'm trying to get a little gusto, a little energy, but I'm tired and I still don't feel well. Still, Tisha Campbell. But I'm gonna tell you what B. Scott told me. B. Scott told me Issa Rae's Insecure won't be back for season 4 until 2020, which personally isn't the worst thing for me. That gives me time to decide and to amp myself up to review that season. I tried to do season 3, honey, and something about 30-minute shows, because I'm so far behind on Boomerang, and I like the show. These little 30-minute shows, it's like, oh, dang, I got to sit for 30 minutes. I don't know. I feel very similar about movies. But for me with movies, it's like, oh, dang, I got to sit here for 2 hours, and, good parts gonna come on, but then there's gonna be parts where I have to, they have to build the plot, and I got to sit through that. It's boring. I feel for some reason, I feel the exact same way about a 30-minute show. 1-hour shows are fine to me, but 30 minutes, it's like, oh God, I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna miss something because it's gonna go by so fast. I don't have time. I don't have time. So whatever. Insecure will be back next year. Praise God. Eva Marcel slams cold Nene leaks for Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion behavior and shades the hell out of Marlo Hampton. Apparently this was on Watch What Happens Live. I'm not going to click the article because I don't do that, but I just talked about the reunion part 2 and I'm sick of Nene. But I was sick of Nene before all of this. I've never really been a big Nene girl, so the next article says, that wasp. The next article says Nene and Greg Leaks are considering a divorce. Okay, they've considered it and gone through with it before, so Kim Kardashian addresses criticism surrounding her decision to study law and become a lawyer. Let the girl be a lawyer. Her daddy was a lawyer. This is not out of the realm of possibility for her. We all saw Legally Blonde. She can do it. It's okay. Dang, let her be a lawyer. It's not going to affect me probably in any way in my lifetime. So why would I be upset about it? Why would I feel anything about it? It's her decision to be what she wants to be. Let the girl take the bar. Ariana Grande and Nicki Minaj. I guess Ariana was doing her Coachella set and, called out Nicholas to come do one of their songs. They got 70 songs together. And there were technical difficulties. I guess they couldn't hear the music, the track playing in the background or whatever. And honey, it was horrendous. It was horrendous. I was so disturbed trying to hear what they were saying. Honey, Nicki was trying to rap and Ari was trying to give her, yeah. She loves her, yeah. She was trying to give one of those and it just was clashing and weeping in the morning and gnashing of teeth. I was just so disturbed trying to watch that clip. Notre Dame is on fire. It's on fire. I woke up today and saw, we're praying for Paris, and my mind immediately went to Jackson, and I was like, is Paris Jackson okay? Turns out it was about the actual, I was going to say the state of Paris. Paris is a state. France calls their subsidiary states, don't they? Anyway, Notre Dame is on fire. That's not great news, because the Hunchback won't have nowhere to be. He lives there. Also, it's very historical and very culturally relevant. But I'm worried about Hunchback and Esmeralda. Where is they gonna live? It's upsetting me and my homegirl. Somebody was shooting at YG's Coachella party. Wendy Williams says she has a whole new life plan for herself and her son after filing for divorce. And she will be leaving the sober house soon. To that I say, Wendy Williams, why are you planning for your grown son's life? That bothers me. That's what stuck out to me in this sentence. Oh yeah, Wendy Williams filed for divorce. Whoop diddly. I think it's great if she's now going to be healthy. If it's going to make her feel better, then praise God. Period. CBS staff is reportedly worried the network can't afford to keep Gayle King. I don't understand. Gayle King was Gayle King before this R. Kelly interview. I keep hearing people say Gayle King who shot to notoriety after the R. Kelly interview. False. False. I've been talking about Gayle for years. All my life. I've been talking about Gayle King. And I thank God that I have a grandma like Gayle King. Hey, all my life. Why do I always go to soprano when I know that's my biggest struggle? I pray for someone like Gayle King. Anyway, we love Gayle over here at Rambling K. We love Gayle. I told y'all, and she's blowing now. We got gale force winds out here. But I told y'all before that my favorite celebrity couple has always been and will always be Oprah and Gayle. Period. Period. Moving along, Tiger Woods did something. He won something. Federal prosecutors and Homeland Security are investigating R. Kelly for alleged sex trafficking. All right. Wasp. Ugh, hate her. What else, girl? Drake responds to being called out for switching up his accent and being labeled a culture vulture. I cannot dispute. From what I understand, Drake is not Jamaican. From what I understand, Drake is not Latin. So all them antics he be doing, if people of those cultures want to say Drake is vulturing the culture, then Drake is vulturing the culture. What can I say? If all of the United Kingdom wants to say Nicki Minaj, aka Roman, is vulturing the culture, then she's vulturing. I can't do. I'm light skinned, so for me, Drake can't be vulturing my culture because he light skinned too. He is what I am, so I can't say he's stealing my identity because we the same. We the same thing. Moving along, Tatiana Ali is expecting her second child with her husband Von Raspberry. Donald Glover and Rihanna did a thing. Donald Glover doesn't own any shirts. That's just... Girl, what is that? My mama is trying me today. Because I'm recording. See, I'm not going to say what I want to say because it's disrespectful, but I deal with a lot of people who think I'm supposed to be the one to make initiatives every time. And I'm sick of it. I've been making initiatives since birth. The day I was born, I extended a hand and said, initiative. That was my first word. I didn't have no teeth, so the T didn't come out great because you kind of got to have teeth to get that t sound, together. But I said, initiative with no teeth because I was a baby. And people, it's just, everybody always thinks I have to be the one to make the step. If I don't come to your house, then we not friends no more. You can't never come and hang out with me. If I don't call you, then we never talk on the phone. If I don't text you, we never text. It's tiresome. It's tiresome. When I was a child, I think I was 6 years old, my father got me a phone, a house phone, my own number. And the phone went to waste because he would never call me because he would be waiting on me to call him. I'm 6, girl. I am sitting here watching Rugrats, eating my fruit snacks, my Mott's applesauce, strawberry, and minding my business. I don't remember to call you. I just got home from gymnastics. I got to take my bath. I got to go to bed. I don't have a lot of free time to just be dialing your number. People always want me to do the work, and I'm sick of it. Which is why I don't have any friends. Because friends want me to do the work. If I'm not doing the work, then we're not friends. If I don't come pick you up and take you, wherever you need to go, then we're not friends. If I don't, come and talk you off the ledge when you about to kill yourself, then we're not friends. Never mind the fact that I'm standing on the side of the bridge with the cement tied around my ankle, getting ready to jump myself. It don't matter. It don't matter. Don't nobody care about the fact. See, I'm having a Nene Leakes breakdown. I'm having one of those, and we don't need to have those. I don't like how this article just says stand-up comedian dies of a heart attack. Like, who is he? What's his name? Was he in the middle of a set during? I'm not gonna click the article. 3LW youth Keely Williams accuses former groupmate Naturi Naughton of lying about infamous KFC fight. Why make up new life? Keely Williams, sweetie, and I'm a fan because I love the Cheetah Girls. I saw you and, Sabrina and Adrian live in concert. This is something we know happened. This is something we know happened. We know about the KFC. We know that you are the one who threw the hot mashed potatoes at Naturi's face. We know because she told us. We know because you followed up with an apology years later. We know because she went on The Real and talked to Adrian about it years ago. So I'm trying to figure out why in the year of our Lord, Heavenly Jesus Christ, 2019, there's a plane flying over, so excuse the noise. You feel the need to say that the girl is making up lies. So you let this lie go on for 20 years nearly. And now it's just, oh, I can't believe she would tell these lies. Keely. I love Keely with the love of someone who enjoyed, things from her childhood. I love Keely with the lens of, she was in 3LW and I loved 3LW. She was in the Cheetah Girls and I loved the Cheetah Girls. But when you look at Keely in the last 5 to 10 years, when she put out that song where she was talking about the sex is spectacular, the sex was spectacular, and she doing the walk of shame, and in the verse she said, I think he pulled the track out when he was blowing my back out. And I'm sitting here like, now, these are not the Cheetah Girl. This is not the way of the Cheetah Girl. Okay? Amigas, cheetahs, friends for life. Together we can shoot the moon, stop the rain, even ride a hurricane if we wanna. Hey, together we can. I don't understand. A la nanita, a la nita, a la nita, a. I don't understand. Strut like you mean it. Free your mind. It's not enough just to dream it. Come on, get up. When you feel it, it's your chance to shine. Strut like you mean it. Come on. I was a cheetah girl. Do you hear me? I was a cheetah girl. My favorite rendition of I Won't Say I'm in Love from Hercules. The Cheetah Girls sang it. Sang it down. No chance, no way, I won't say it. No. So as a fan, I just really feel like Keely lost her way, or maybe she never had her way. We have to remember that 3LW was a bunch of hood rattery. These are girls from the hood, and 2 of them became, cleaned up Disney girls, but they're from the hood. I think Keely got a lot of that hood in her. Moving on. Let me get a little air in here. It's hot. I'm sorry. I know I keep fluctuating the door. I would keep it open because it's hot and I don't want my phone to overheat, but the wasp keeps coming for me. Nene and Greg was talking about cheating. Well, I already talked about that. Reggie Bush, is that his wife? She don't look good. But he donated $10,000 to Nipsey Hussle's children and started a GoFundMe to reach 100,000. I like the thought. I think it's a very nice thought. Nipsey Hussle's music streaming went up 2,000%. He has records. He has a store. I think the children were cared for. I think they were. There are people who die all the time whose children are not cared for, and that is a priority. That's something to take into consideration. He was a celebrity. And from what I understand, he probably wasn't hurting for no money. So giving a rich person money versus whatever, it's a nice thought. A man throws a 5-year-old child from the 3rd floor of the Mall of America. I always wanted to go to the Mall of America, but that's not if that's what y'all doing. Not if that's what it is. No. I hope he goes to jail for a long periodic time, and I hope the baby is okay. Texas mom wearing headscarf and t-shirt dress says school turned her away because of her outfit. I'm not gonna click the article because I don't do that. But if she was just picking up her child, how you turn her away? Maybe she was coming to a function. Maybe the kids had their spring play or something. But I don't know. Is it a headscarf as in like a bonnet like I got, or is it a wrap? Look like more of a wrap, but I don't know. Georgetown students vote in favor of tuition increase to create a slavery reparations fund. I'm not gonna click the article. It looks like I have on makeup. I do not. My face looks extra crispy today. I look brown. Because I am brown. I look brown. Look at my face and look at my neck. My neck is yellow, but my face is like red brown. I don't have on makeup. Is the money, the slavery reparations fund for Black Georgetown students, is that going to allow Black students to, I gotta click the article. Is it going to allow Black students to go to the school for little to no cost? Or what is a slavery reparations fund through a college? What does it entail? The fund would support education and healthcare programs in Louisiana and Maryland, where many of 4,000 known living descendants of the 272 enslaved people now live. Okay. So I guess they're gonna build a clinic and send the kids to school. I don't know. Yeah, we talked about Wendy. Florida student arrested for trying to perform a wrestling move on his principal. Boy, I tell you, Florida is something else. Soldier boy arrested for probation violation, held without bail. The birds, Lord, the birds. What is this? It's my hair. Birds just started gathering around the car. I'm not scared of them, but it's weird when they do weird things. Let's see. I don't care. I don't care. Patti LaBelle. Grand Patti, I want you to understand something. We love you. We love you a lot. We love watching you cook your recipes on the TV and, you know, on Rachel Ray and on Wendy and on, you know, Meredith, whoever that Meredith girl was that had a show for a while. And even on Living It Up, yeah, with Patti LaBelle. Oh, yeah. That used to be my show. I used to watch Living It Up with Patti LaBelle right after I watched Gayle King's show. And I watched Gayle King's show right after I watched Juanita Bynum's morning show, back when I used to be skipping school. So, I love you, Patti. Grand Patti, I'm sorry, let me put the title, let me put some respect. But I don't want none of your Chinese food. You not Chinese? Patti LaBelle to release line of frozen Chinese food. Patti, you are a Negro. You Black. Sweetie, if I walked in the house right now and my mama said, I fried you some chicken, I'd be like, all right. Or a pork chop. I'd be like, hey, chicken or pork chop, fried up. If my mama told me, honey, I made you some lo mein, I would be like, lo mein fried chicken? You put some lo mein, traditional lo mein seasonings on the fried? What do you mean? What do you mean? If she said, I made you a peach cobbler, I'd say, okay, cobbler, bake it up, cobbler with the nutmeg, hey, bake it up, little almond, bake it up, you know. But if she said, I made, you know, the little, the bread, the sugar breads that you can get down at the Chinese place, I would be like, how? Why? What? That's not your ministry. That's not your area. If I walked in the house and my mom said, girl, I made you some beef stew, how you doing? I'd be like, I don't eat beef stew, but hey, beef in the pot, boil it up, stew it up. But if she said I made you egg drop soup, I'd just be like, no ma'am, that's not, who told you to do that? And that's how I feel about Patti. Patti, Grand Patti, you made the sweet potato pie. And it was like, all right, potato pie, bake it up, you know, cause you're Black. You know, you got your pies and your cobblers and your whatever's in your line of baked goods, which I never understood why they're not frozen. Why, Patti, you want to put these Chinese foods in the frozen food section? Why you don't put your pies in the frozen food section? Whatever. I just cannot receive Chinese food from Patti LaBelle. Patti LaBelle, oh yeah. And I know I'm doing a lot. If Jackie Chan called me today and said, we putting out a line of Chinese food, I'd be like, all right, lo mein, fried rice, sugar bread. If Patti LaBelle called me today and said, I put out Chinese food, I would say why. And that's what I'm saying today. Why? Shooby-doo, why Shooby-doo, why? Ooh, why? Michael Jackson, why? Why? That is not human nature. That's not your nature. You're not Chinese. Your name is not Patti, you know, Patti Lou, Patti Lee, Patti Huang. All right, Patti, you do you, girl. Disney's still trying to put out this streaming service. Okay. Alleged mistress yelled, "You broke my heart," before shooting pastor and his wife. I'm not gonna tell y'all I've met that pastor before, but I've met that pastor before. He didn't flirt with me or nothing. It's nothing like that. It's just I've met him. I've met him before. This is bad news. She snapped and she shot him, and now he's deceased. R.I.P. Let me see. What else, girl? Denver police officer suspended after leaving work early to hit the strip club. Listen, he had a mission. The mission was to see some booty shake. He wanted to see something shake. He told the girls, "Listen, I love you so much down here at the job, but I got to go. I'm about to miss. Precious is about to get up on the stage at 10:15, honey, and I don't get off until 10:45. I got to go." I got to go. And he left, and now he's suspended. That's about it. Woman got kicked off a Spirit Airlines flight after twerking and showing her behind. Literally. Y'all gonna get enough of trying to do stuff for the gram. Let me see. American Horror Story is coming back. We are grateful. Doctors find 4 bees living inside a woman's eye and feeding on her tears. How do you have bees? How do you have bees? I had to sweep around my own front door before I tried to sweep around this woman's. How do you have bees living in your eyes? Living in your eyes! I couldn't have a bee living anywhere inside of my body without saying, "I think there might be a bee in me." Living in her eyes and feeding on her tears. Strewing my pain with his fingers. Oh Lord, there's a toddler riding her little Jeep down the street. It's adorable, but she looked like she wanted to run into my car. "Sweetie, we can't have a wreck. I'm bigger than you." Anyway, she almost too big for this car. Y'all gonna have to get her one of them bigger Jeeps, honey. The big kid. That's the 2, 3, and 4-year-old Jeep. This baby's 6. But she gone, honey. She's zooming on down the road. Now she done hit the sidewalk. There you go. There you go. Anyway, bees living in her eyes. I am perturbed. I'm distressed, and I'm moving on because I'm paranoid now. I think that's it. I think that is all. Oprah Winfrey donated $2 million to Puerto Rico to aid in recovery in the aftermath of Hurricane Maria. I'm sure they appreciate you. Hurricane Maria was nearly 2 years ago. That's number one. Number two, I was gonna try to do the Flint narrative, but Puerto Rico is black too. They try to act like they don't know they niggas, but they niggas. Puerto Rico they black. Dominican is more black. It's just y'all is just black. I'm sorry. Anyway. Excuse me. Yeah, that's it. I'll call y'all later. Peace.